Hello. How long it has been. It's already been a couple weeks since I've posted this style of video, and I think maybe 1 to 2 weeks is a good pace for a style like this. I like the laid back, relaxed type of approach in these videos. It kind of just gives me a chance to be more myself with honest thoughts and opinions on topics that maybe we talk about. But in the recent postings of this particular video that I have up, we've seen a new region release, but in Korea. The boss hunting, rush, killing content that we've seen, and looks to be no grind spots in particular based on some of the reviews we've also seen. The silver per hour sounds meh and tolerable, and honestly, I think I'll survive when this new region releases. I'm still looking forward to banging my head against this kind of stuff. With also what sounds like 5 reward bundles that can be claimed a week. I'm unsure if you can earn raw silver after those 5, so it's a bit unclear to me right now if it's going to be worth it to actively grind, but regardless of how it is or isn't, I'm looking forward to it regardless. Hopefully I can put a bit of endless time into this as well. That's just kind of the gamer that I am, you know, full forehead to the full keyboard and full dent to the full floor. Shout out to my active grinders that can relate. And oh boy, what a week in BDO. So much so that I've actually decided amongst many people, yes, I can't believe how many people are making new accounts. Yup, I have fallen victim to this because Jesus, it's actually fun. So yeah, I've made a new account on EU just to freshen it up and freshen up some of the stuff that I'm doing, and it's honestly a breath of fresh air. I will be posting some updates on that account from time to time, kind of similar to how you see my NA gear progression videos as well. But in this particular account, there is no challenge, there is no time limit, there's no gear score goal. The most important factor on this particular account, I mean, I guess it's kind of a challenge, but it's going to be 100% free to play all the way through. I will do absolutely zero swiping on this account. That includes no purchase of pets, no purchase of the tent, no costumes and stuff like that, simply because I feel like it's really easy to get stuff like this nowadays. It's very easy to get on NA it's easy to get costumes. On EU they still do sell. The game already spits out so many pets to you. On the EU account I've already got 1 T4, 3 T3s, and then 1 T2. So I think as long as I get one more T1 pet, I'll be able to push that T2 to a T3. And then, I mean, T3 is as high as I need to go. I just need to get that 1 T4 to a T5, which I already can do. That just costs silver now at this point. And yeah, so I will do, yeah, absolutely zero swiping on this account. And this is in the essence also of an Iron Man. I've gone through and just kind of give a lot of consideration as to what I guess my rules of a BDO Iron Man account would be. This also means that I'm going to be enhancing all of my upgrades myself as well on this account. I have made a list of rules on how that's going to go for me. You can find it on my Twitch stream in my chat if you just type !Iron Man. And if you want to see the full list of rules and what that's like, maybe take influence for yourself as well, you can do so by checking it out there. But yeah, if you guys ever want to check that out, come through onto the stream sometime, or stay tuned on YouTube for some posts here and there on the EU progress as well. I'm also going to try to make a separate playlist for this account so we can properly just keep track of that progress. And who knows, hopefully it'll help some people. I could put the time into prepping for these new gloves that are going to release soon, but I actually think I'm going to hold off and just kind of wait until it's released and trying to kind of move with the wave of hype when it comes out. I do think a lot of CAFRAs are going to get posted onto the marketplace, and seeming as how I'm working on C20 now for the 5th time, my gloves are at C8. I only need 2 more levels, so that'll just, I'm just going to crawl to get there. But in terms of just prepping everything else, I'm just going to wait for everything to kind of just come out. It's probably not the most efficient decision, but I'm just not in the mood to burn out anytime soon. Now, you may have also noticed that a couple tier lists that I've made recently, if you haven't, I've made a tier list on PvE for both Awakening and Succession characters, just giving my opinion and thoughts on it. And the most notable one that I've given the most hard time for my rating was on Succession Ninja. And as you can see with the gameplay in the background, I'm terrible with this class, but goddamn, he is actually an insane grinder. So I normally gave Succession Ninja a high B tier in the PvE tier list. And yeah, I'm keeping it the same. Yep. Sorry, ninjas. You guys absolutely definitely can be S tier, but I didn't realize that I need to thumb war myself to the highest mountain of finger acrobatics in order to achieve this. But I mean, regardless of my opinion, I've untagged my Magu fully, and I've made a Succession Ninja as my new tag character on my NA account, and I also plan on doing the same tag for EU. If I had to tag another class just off the top of my head, I think I'd give Awakening Draconia a go. I've been seeing a lot of people playing her, and honestly, she is looking more and more appealing with the more gameplay that surfaces and that I see. Suck Drac can suck a Drac though. Dracs know what I mean. Well, let's talk about you guys and hear from you. Random question. If you guys had to drop your tag character today, who would you tag next? I mean, gun to your head, you have to answer this or you die. Brains all over the side of the wall in game, of course. Who you choosing? Who's it gonna be? Who you dropping for the new tag character? And for more related content, what are your guys' thoughts on some of the things that we've seen with the new region so far? Yes, everyone who isn't in Korea wishes that we had it, and you're preaching to the choir about wanting a global release. Trust me, I feel the same way. But aside from that, for anyone who is going to say this, what are your thoughts on the new region and content so far? Does it catch any of your interest, or has it given you a reason to reinstall your old Minecraft server? Alongside with the new region also comes new gear. If you haven't checked it out, I definitely recommend checking out the video that I posted recently on the new region. I'll add it to the end of this video in the cards. I'll also put it in the info cards you can find at the top right. If you haven't seen the new region either, definitely check this video out after. You'll be able to get a bit of info on what's to come and what to expect, so definitely check that out. But yeah, new gear as well. What are your thoughts on that? Some of the mutators I find to be actually pretty sick, honestly. But Jesus, the fact that they have to have an ability to fix the V emergency escape mechanic, and they've done that through a necklace. Who the hell makes these decisions? Like that one's a bit laughable in my perspective. No, honestly, I'm not even going to sugarcoat this. It's super laughable. Like, how do you listen to these types of concerns and complaints about this mechanic and then decide that this is the route to go? I'm talking strictly about the V mechanic here. Absolutely ridiculous in my perspective. So what is your take on this though? Maybe there's something I haven't even considered, and I'm open to the idea of it. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, then you definitely need to check out that new region video I made, because I also cover over some of the things that they have with the new gear as well. There's so much to talk about, and honestly, maybe I should make these videos on more of a scheduled basis, maybe every Monday and Sunday, once a week, weekly recap, bi-weekly recap, sort of like a miniature podcast where we can just talk about things in the comments section as well, you know, just kind of go over updates and patches that hit us. I don't know. You guys really seem to like the last one, and I'm not going to slack, and I'm going to try to do my best in terms of putting up more of what you guys like. I still plan on putting out my progress video with my NA account, and look forward to seeing some casual uploads with the EU Iron Man as well. I can't promise how much I'll post on that one though, especially when the new content drops. But yeah, I think this is where I'm going to come to a close on this. Lastly, I will ask you though, is there anything in particular that you'd like me to talk about or even hear my opinion and thoughts on? If you would, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. Feel free to reach out into the Discord server as well. I'm not hard to get a hold of. But as far as that goes, you'll probably see me live on Twitch, so feel free to come by and say hi sometime. And have a good one, guys. I'll talk to you soon.